Minecraft. Scary. Minecraft often is scary, but today's episode I think won't be too scary. We're going to finish up a little bit of spelunking from the previous episode, continuing where we left off. But then I'm also going to do some terraforming of the ocean in just a minor way, as well as some fishing. That's right, we have another achievement coming up. So that's what you should be expecting in today's episode. Let's go ahead and get started with exploration and tactics with Brian. I hear at least 3 zombies here, and a scary cave noise. I just want to stand here for a minute and see if the number of zombies multiplies, because that sounded like a lot of loud zombies. And if it does, it's possible that I'm near yet another dungeon, which would be pretty cool. And craft a few more torches. And I guess it doesn't sound like the zombie noises are multiplying necessarily. I still hear about 3, I think. And so... Oh dear. This is why you always look at ceilings wherever you're going. Okay, so somewhere up there as well. I'm not going to worry about it right this second. More iron. Yeah, my iron armor is in good shape. And I find whenever I have a lot of iron armor, I get bold. But then sometimes I neglect to notice when my armor starts depleting, and I stay bold, and then all of a sudden I'm taking lots of damage. But yes, if you want to get practice fighting and you want to feel bold, get a full suit of iron armor, and you can take a lot of skeleton arrows right in the chest without having to worry about it. Okay, I should light up ceilings a little bit better here. The zombie noises are very loud right around here. But let's go ahead and mine this iron, since no one seems to be within view. And then, since this is a dead end, oops, there's some coal here as well. Alright, I don't feel like mining any more of this right now. Alright, so where did we just come from? That way was the dead end, and here's the way back. And so once again, we'll use my technique for marking this way as a dead end. Doot, doot, doot. Go down there, it's a dead end. I have to go up there in a minute, but there's also some ores down this side. Yes, so I'm going to grab this iron, go ahead and mark this as a dead end, and bring you guys back in a moment. Okay, got that iron, went ahead and marked this, and so now I need to get up there. And that should be pretty easy. I will just build a staircase. Oops. Try to successfully, oops, I see. Jump onto the staircase in order to get up. And now, oh, it looks like this is just coming back over to a mostly lit area. There's a corner around here. Once again, there's some iron, and so since I'm not sure I'm coming back this way, let me grab that, and I'll see you guys in a minute. I realize that my inventory is almost full, and so I should not spend... Is there more that could fall on me up here? Hold on just a second. Let's take a look at the ceiling here. No, it looks like there is actually a ceiling there. My inventory is almost full, so I probably shouldn't spend too much time going too much deeper. But since we're here, maybe I'll find a dead end quickly, and so I'll do a little bit more exploring before we decide to call it quits and go back up to the surface and continue on my small build. And what do we have here? Alright, well, I'm not worried about enemies sneaking up on me because I'm pretty sure they'll get caught in the water currents. And so, I'm going to take a minute to mine this iron and all of this coal, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, with that in mind, I guess let's look a little bit more ways down in here. And so, before I head down, I will plug up the water, and then follow it on down. And be careful to check out the ceilings as I go. Ooh, I see some lava up ahead, which tells me 2 things. 1, I won't have to worry about enemies, because the lava's keeping it lit. And 2, I must be down at level 10, since I see lava pooling all around. Ooh, and there's a diamond. And there's some gold. So that is pretty awesome. I hear enemies, but like I said, I'm not too worried about them, since there's lava in this direction. And so I'm going to put out a little bit more lava there in order to be a little bit safer. Go ahead and put this up, and even though I hear enemies, I'm pretty sure there's nowhere nearby that they can get to me. And so I am going to mine this stuff, and then I think it'll be time to head back to the surface. So I'll see you guys in a moment. So I was hearing splashing, and then I just saw the foot of a creeper over here. So apparently right around the corner there's enemies, but they're still blocked off from me. And so I'm going to go ahead and continue mining. I went ahead and got the gold already, but that was a little bit scary. Anyway, and yeah, I'll use my usual technique to make sure the diamond doesn't fall in the lava. But I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, my inventory is pretty full. There's a few things that I could discard in order to make some more room, but at this point I would also like to just get myself to the surface and get this stuff safe away in some chests. So I'm going to head back up to the surface and see you guys in a bit. So whenever I start down at the bottom and want to get back to the surface, I can either try to come back the way I came or just carve a new stairway up. I usually prefer to carve a new stairway up because occasionally you run into iron ore deposits, and so I already, after I was carving up and noticed it right behind my head, carved out a bit of iron, and there's still more iron here, and so it's great to just carve a new way up because it's a quick way back to the surface, and you might stumble upon more ore deposits or cave systems. Another reason to carve a staircase up is sometimes you reach somewhere you've been before. So apparently I've lit all this up, but was on a trek and I didn't even pick up all the iron and things that were around here, and so it's more free iron. So I'm going to go ahead and mine this and then continue my staircase up. Okay, well my staircase comes out under the ocean again. I just plugged it back up as the water started rushing down, and I think I probably should have learned my lesson the previous time, but I think I'm going to go ahead and try it again. And I know once I get to the surface, if I'm under ice, I can use my diamond pick to climb out. And so this time, yeah, I'm just going to try it, but this time I'm going to get it on camera either way, so it'll either be success or failure, but you'll see it. Alright, here comes the surface. Oh, and... oh wow, and look at what time of day it is. Interesting. Alright. Holy cow, I came up almost near the same place that I died the previous time. I guess that was around that corner. Alright, well this was good timing that the sun just came up and there's all these nice enemies who have just died and caught fire. Great, so I'm going to bring my stuff home, avoiding this creeper. Having dropped off my booty back over there, I think I would like to find where I just came back up through the ocean. I didn't realize the hole was this big. And this is something that I've always wanted to try, that I haven't done before, which is basically if you want to get rid of some portion of the ocean, kind of like filling in an area. And so, well, here I can reach the bottom, but I'm using gravel basically because I believe, I haven't actually tried this, that like if I put some gravel here, oops, I fell down with it. But the gravel will fall down. Ooh, and I'm already starting to create water currents. Well, this will be interesting. But basically, what I want to do is... yeah, I can just stand back here and do it, okay. Try to fill in the water area, and then I will dig the gravel back out, and hopefully end up with an area over here that is water-free, and maybe I'll be able to see the hole in the bottom of the ocean that I just came back up through. And so I am going to work on that for a minute, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I've just about used up all my gravel, but now the idea is that I can start digging out some of the interior squares without fear of the water coming back in, because I still have the gravel on the outside. I can pick all that back up. And let's see. I think this will be safe, because I don't think there was water behind here. We'll find out. Ah, crap. Alright, that's fine. Alright, and now I've picked up a bit of my gravel again, and so I will extend kind of the area, and I'm just going to keep on extending it and extending it. So I'll see you guys in a moment. So you see I've added a little bit more out here, and so now I can dig out a little bit more. Oops, crap, 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 crap. Stop. Alright, how am I doing? Alright, great, got a little bit more. Yeah, I don't have quite enough gravel. I should maybe go back to the house and see if I have more gravel blocks. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up. And now I'm going and starting to replace some of the outside walls with dirt. Mostly so I can get my gravel back. Oops, just boxed some of it out. Alright, well I didn't finish, but it's getting dark, and so I'm going to head back down into the mines right now. I went mining for iron, and it's just becoming morning time. I hear skeletons dying on the surface. So I will wait for just another minute till I think everything is dead. There'll still be creepers creeping about. I hear stuff walking around. But I guess let's go ahead and make a run for it. And I could turn around and see where I'm at. Oh, just cows and pigs and stuff like that. Alright, great. And while I was down in the mines, what did I get? Well, I got a whole lot more gravel. Because I want to finish this job. Basically, I really want to find the hole that I came back up through. Because I would like to go back down there. And so yeah, I am basically going to go back to the work of doing this. And I will see you guys in a little bit. I am pretty sure the ocean hole is right here, because all of these other squares I've been dropping 3 or 4 pieces of gravel into, and this one I needed to drop like 7 pieces of gravel into. And so now I think I know where I'm aiming for. So, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, and so based on my previous estimate, I think possibly the hole in the ocean that I came up through is right over here. Yes! And so, da-da-da-da! Here is where I dug back up through the ocean. Hooray! And so we've done a little bit of kind of terraforming of the ocean here in order to clear out part of the ocean. And so now I have an entrance back down there. And I wanted to do that just because I wanted to go back down there because it seemed like that there was a room with the lava that I hadn't gone into yet that I wanted to check out. And B, I wanted to do it just as practice of being able to terraform out kind of underwater because that would be cool for future builds. Anyway, I need to check on the time of the video. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys in a future episode. But wait, there's more. It occurs to me we might have time for one quick achievement. I need to grab some string. And that achievement is fishing. And so a fishing pole, the crafting recipe looks like this. And so long as we have all of these handy openings in the ice around, in fact, it looks like there's a bigger one over here, so I'm going to try it over here. But basically with the fishing pole, you can just right-click in order to cast a line, and then right-click to bring it back in. You can use the fishing pole in order to drag animals and different mobs around, but you can also use it for fishing. And so if you go over to a watery area, you do this, and you sit and wait for a little bit, and at some point, the little bobber... Neat! I think that's the first fish I've ever caught in Minecraft. The bobber goes underwater, and then you right-click to pull it back in, and all of a sudden a fish comes flying back out of the water back at you. And so... I didn't get an achievement when I just caught the fish last time, I think. Alright, did I get that fish in my inventory? I do. Let's take a look real quick on the achievements menu. Delicious fish, catch and cook a fish. Alright, well let's go do that in order to get that achievement. Fishing rods are tools that degrade. You can see that there's a little green bar under it, and so you can only use it so many times before it gets used up. And yes, here's my little hidey hole, and I believe I have a furnace in here. Yes, and so let's try cooking my delicious fish, which turns from a raw fish into a cooked fish. Achievement get, delicious fish. And so I think maybe like raw fish give you maybe like, 1 hearts of health, and cooked fish give you 2.5 hearts of health, or I don't remember exactly what it is. I'll have to go look that up. But in any case, that's good. Have a little bit more food. The sun is going down, and so I think I am going to go back down into the mine, coming back up through the hole in the ocean that I did before. So I will see you guys in a future episode. Bye-bye.